Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to WolfQuest Brothers Bond with Teo. I am picking up right where I left off from the last episode. We just got through a grizzly bear attack, and Sundance did get a minor injury as well as lost half her health. The fleas are also terrorizing our pups, and so Teo has decided with everything that's happened, it's time to move. So that is what we will be doing today. The pups are freshly fed as well. As you can see here, they're all above 90%. We'll do a real quick weight check. So Cohen is 9.5 pounds, Stella is 10.7. Stella is huge. Dahlia is 10.1, Talon is 9.6, Elwood is probably our runt child at 8.6, and Tangle is 10.4. So now that these pups have experienced a bear attack and the fleas getting to this level, Teo's going to move them. They're going to be moved a little closer to Crevice Lake. There's only one other rock den that the brothers could admit had enough space for their very huge family, because their family is large. They also have yearlings with them, not only from their past litters, but also from Dusk. And so they need to move these pups carefully and make sure they have plenty of room. So Teo has wolfed the pups into the grass because he thinks he sees a coyote laying over there. So he's going to check that out just to make sure that's exactly what he sees. It's not. It's a log. Oh, our old boy is not having a good time of it when it comes to eyesight. He's struggling, having essentially lost his one eye. But it just makes him a little extra protective. Now, during this journey, you have to understand that Aurora and Fridley would actually be with the pack right now. And Aurora knows what den they're heading to, and she has mixed feelings. She lost her first mate, Aries, at that den, but the brothers know it would make a good foothold, and with all of them there, they would be safer, but she's very nervous. And so even though we can't see Aurora and Fridley and all of our other wolves that are traveling together, we're having to use our imagination in this. I wonder how y'all think Aurora would be kind of acting, how she would feel about this move. If she would be glad in some ways that she maybe gets to pay respects. I feel like she didn't really get to do that. It was so hard on her to be a single mother. She struggled quite a bit, and she ended up having to find a new mate. I wonder how Fridley feels about it, if he's worried about Aurora, or if some ways he feels a ping of jealousy that she still mourns him. All very fascinating things to think about with our background characters, because they're still here. They're still important to our story, even though we can't see them and we're not playing them. It's fun to imagine how they would be, how they might affect the story even. And they made it! This is where they will be staying for now. Hopefully until they are old enough to move to the rendezvous site. Mikhail is very familiar with this area. He stayed here during his last litter. I believe he moved down to that rendezvous site just yonder. And so the brothers, having been familiar with this area, feel a bit comfortable, although the closeness of Crevice Lake does make them nervous. Sundance is taking a moment to top the pups off. Teo will do the same, and then they will sleep. Even though the journey wasn't very long, that's a lot for little pups to do. And even the adults are tired, because it's more like herding cats than pups. It's morning. Teo's gonna wolf them into the den, and before I forget, because I've already moved the pups with forgetting this, I need to roll for today's difficulty. I did unfortunately roll a 4, so we are gonna have to move to accurate today. That is definitely not what I wanted, because I was gonna have Teo go up into Crevice Lake. But it's alright. He's gonna do a spot of hunting to see if he can't get something a little closer, but he needs Sundance to stay put. No, Sundance, I know you want to go, but you're still injured. For some reason, Teo thinks he sees wolves nearby, and he's kind of wondering what they're doing, but he also smells elk. He's gonna go see what these wolves are doing and where they're from. Looks like a black male, maybe, or female. Slip and slide, okay. So they're just kind of outsiders. This wolf is not quite sure what to do. But it looks as though they are mostly peaceful. So Teo will take a moment to maybe speak with them. And he's more than happy to just let them be. He's kind of told them, I'm the dominant here. This is my territory, but you can stay so long as you leave my family be. Maybe they were harassing this cougar. I have no idea. It does look as though they were harassing the cougar. The scent of elk has led Teo into Crevice Lake territory, but he's not really all that nervous. He's gonna see if he can't possibly help convince any wolves here, be it dispersals or Crevice Lake, and maybe they'll let him hunt on their land. He's hoping for a sign that maybe what he's doing is working, but if he gets attacked, he'll know it's not. Look what Teo found! This shouldn't be too far from the den, especially if he can get them to run in that direction. Here's to hoping. Oh my gosh, I could not have done that better. I did get them to move towards the den. This is perfect. Oh, perfect catch! Amazing. I literally see Sundance's name. They're at the den right now, which means this isn't far at all. Teo has been lucky even on an accurate day. This was a good find. He's gonna call Sundance to him so that she can eat. She's not too far. And then they'll be able to feed the pups and rest. It looks as though a cougar has found their kill and is kind of circling them a bit. But they're both full, and Teo doesn't feel like risking Sundance. So the two will return to the den, feed their pups, and get some more rest. Teo is getting plenty of rest in this playthrough. I think we've run him into the ground the last few, so it's kind of noticeable how much rest he's actually getting. He's already got 1 hex down, only 4 to go for this playthrough. These two are truly a team. Yes, yes, I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. Teo is a bit worried that there is a cougar so close to the den, so he's gonna feed them right at the entrance if he can help it. But he's gonna keep a close eye on him, and by that I mean we're doing a puppy cam! So there is Cohen again, our beautiful blue-gray boy. We've got Stella, our sweet little angel, who has already just mopped up the rest of that goop that was left by Teo and Sundance. We have Dahlia, who's eating right now with her brothers. There's Talon, who's just kind of scoping out the place. He does always seem to just be on his own. Like, he's still watchful. He's keeping a watchful eye on his family, but he has that, like, I can be a protector too, Dad. Look at how confident I am. I am so confident. And there's Elwood, our runt, who's paying close attention to Mom right now in hopes that she'll drop just a little bit more food closer to him. There's Tangle, who's got a stick. Tangle likes to play. The rabbits are out tonight. And as glad as Teo is to have a bit of a snack, the rabbits make him nervous. It means predators could be nearby, and if it came to a choice between a small rabbit or a wolf pup getting killed, most predators would choose the wolf pup. So he's trying to keep a careful eye out for the moment, especially for that cougar who might still be slinking around nearby after finding their kill. He wants to protect this family with everything he has. He's experienced a litter without loss now, and he wants every litter to be that way. But he knows that life is tragic, and Eartha gives life and takes life just as easily. So he will go feast, take the hexes he needs to, and then come back to his family once again. So Teo is heading into territory that may actually have wolves in it. I'm having to kind of look out to see if I find any notes or find any scent markers of stranger wolves. I currently don't see any. But we do need to be careful. We can't get this point if wolves show up. What? Oh my gosh. That actually doesn't count. They never actually fought. They ran up on him and it was like they realized it was him and they ran off. Maybe that's a sign. What if that means that his words are reaching members of Crevice Lake, and the more ears it reaches, the less they attack Teo? Perhaps there are lower ranking members of Crevice Lake that want to see change, and they let him go. Wow. And there it is. Teo has taken his 5th hex from Crevice Lake. So not only has he completed his goal, but he has also earned 5 more pack points. These boys are doing so well this litter. I literally cannot see any possible way that they would take a warpath unless something devastating happened. Especially after witnessing Crevice Lake wolves run up on him, realize that it's him, and let him go. Teo doesn't want to fight these wolves now. There are wolves that are trying to follow him despite the higher ranking wolves of their own pack saying no. They believe in Eartha. They believe in a united pack. They believe in peace, and so they let Teo go. Teo feels like change is coming. He has hope. He has faith. More faith than he's ever had. He can't wait to go back and tell Sundance what happened. He can only imagine the look on her face, the shock, the joy. And Teo is back. He's so happy to see his pups. They are passed out though. Oh my goodness, look at how low they are. He's gonna lay next to his mates and sleep. They've been howling back and forth to each other, so their affinity hasn't even dropped. I mean, it does help that Sundance is there. She keeps affinity up as it is, but because they howl back and forth, that affinity stays really high and allows Teo to do what he needs to do. It does look like a storm is rolling in pretty quickly here. Teo's gonna give what last food he has to the pups, but he can get more. But he wants to wait so that him and Sundance can have a private moment together. These pups are growing so quickly as well. Talon, you can't just leave, even if you're full. A storm is coming and you need to stay close. Now that the rains have started, Teo's gonna rush them back into the den. He knows this doesn't help the flea situation, which is pretty mild considering. But despite the storm, Teo is still going to use this moment to be with his mate. They're going to go feast and then come back and wait out the storm with the pups. Now with full bellies, Teo's going to tell Sundance to go be with the pups. Hopefully she will, but she might want to stay outside. Looks like she does. In that case, Teo will sleep with the pups. For being named Sundance, I think she actually enjoys the rain, it seems like. The rains have passed, leaving the sky gloomy. Mateo's gonna call his pups out to feed them. Still no notification on Sundance, which is good. She is still with us. Ooh, it looks like that long night of storms got the pups quite hungry. But overnight, either the carcass was eaten or washed away by the rains. I've noticed Sundance has been howling more often than she usually does. She's taken up singing? No, I do think that she is nervous about territory. Being so close to Crevice Lake, she doesn't forget what happened to her. They both were gravely injured and close to death from what Crevice Lake had done when they were trying to spread the word. And I think this closeness to Crevice Lake is making her nervous. Even though Teo delivered good news to her yesterday, she's more and more nervous that the higher-ranking members of Crevice Lake may retaliate and feel that they are stealing pack members from them. So even though this is good news, what's happening with Crevice Lake and some of the lower-ranking members, Sundance is growing more and more nervous for retaliation from stronger wolves. She wonders if they can take it. She wonders if her body, growing old and weak, can expect to do anything in a possible fight. She's quite nervous. But she knows that Teo is with her, and Teo will stand with her always. Okay, go inside. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Where are they coming from? Okay, Sundance is gonna take care of it. Ah, teamwork. I love to see that. Teo stayed with the pups and Sundance chased them away. Beautifully done, you two. Well, that is all for this episode, y'all. I hope you liked it, and if you did, tickle and poke that like button. Subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell so you get notified of our next story with WolfQuest. Also, feel free to join Discord or follow me on Twitch. Both of those links are in the description below. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for Mikhail's episode. Bye!